owner is her father, and he's in prison. We'll have those stories and more tonight on Channel 7 News at 11.
But finally tonight, the story of a woman who is living out a dream that began 25 years ago. Back then, she used to visit her aunt, who has Down syndrome and was institutionalized. All the girl wanted to do was bring her aunt home, take her to the movies. In essence, let her do all the things that she enjoyed. Tonight, we salute that girl who 25 years later has turned those wishes into a unique program that helps others. Lisa Markey spends a lot of time these days winding her way through stores. Not to shop, she almost always heads straight to the back room. Today she's here to check up on one of her clients who works at Target in Marin.
Hi, John.
John Monroe is mentally disabled and has cerebral palsy. Nobody thought he could ever hold a job, but he just celebrated his 3rd year as an employee.
Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday when we work together, he's always happiest in the mornings. Sometimes he gets tired in the afternoon, but every morning he's lively and he gets in and out of the car just, you know, at a drop of a dime. And
Babe Prieto is one of the job coaches hired by Lisa to work alongside clients on their jobs. Lisa's nonprofit organization called Pacific Diversified Services, or PDS, provides this service to 22 disabled adults in Marin. It was this kind of personalized attention that wound up defining Lisa's mission.
People thought that meant, oh, okay, well, you can take the harder clients. So we tended to get a lot of referrals in the beginning for people that were having problems, that had been kicked out of other programs, or that were just unhappy or not in any program at all. They were just at home. And we accepted that challenge, and I really wanted to prove to myself and to the community that people with more severe disabilities can work, can be productive.
Chris Shea has proven that. Chris is partially blind and has epilepsy and cerebral palsy.
I got told by a job developer before I became part of PDS that I never could have a job and I'd never work. Well, I've been here for over 2 years.
Finding these jobs was not easy. Joe Argueta works at Fresh Choice. He was one of Lisa's first clients. Lisa found him this job by talking to employees one night when she happened to come in for a meal.
I started asking them, hey, who de-stems your tomatoes? And how do you get those hard-boiled eggs peeled and things like that? And they were telling me that they did most of their food preparation manually.
She talked to the manager about Joe, but it took a while for her to get a yes.
I just kept going in there. I just kept eating there, and I just kept dropping by, and I kept saying, hey, come on, give my friend a chance. Come on, just what can it hurt, you know? Just probationary, just give him a chance. And so eventually he did give Joe a chance.
The current manager at Fresh Choice says the situation works because the job coach is there to solve problems and because Lisa is always on call.
She's here, she cares about the people, she's going to make the program work, whatever it takes.
The philosophy of PDS is to serve each client as an individual. And while there are a few sites that have more than one PDS client, Lisa tries to make that the exception.
With an individual job placement, people see that person as who they are, and they don't make comparisons like, well, how come so-and-so can talk and can work fast, and then this one is slow, and you know, you don't see them being compared against one another like that.
Looks good. We're going to need more silver ones, huh?
Shannon Dunn is Betsy Leaves' job coach at Cost Plus. This is the first time Betsy has been able to hold on to a job. That's because no one had the patience or the ability to understand her.
She uses a lot of sign. This is bathroom, this is paper, this is hamburger. She doesn't really speak that clearly, so it's basically just habit being around her and knowing what she's talking about. She really loves to be understood.
The job coaches also help their clients spend their money. Once a week, Shannon takes whoever wants to get their nails done to a local manicure shop. Shannon keeps the group small. That way, clients don't feel like they're on a field trip. They just blend into the community like everyone else. Lisa and her staff also tend to the needs and the fears of the non-disabled community. That's accomplished through plain old honesty.
Employers, co-workers, they have legitimate reasons to feel uncomfortable. Maybe they've had bad experiences in the past. And so I feel that my job and the job of my staff is to sort of bridge that gap and to help them feel more comfortable and to just be natural with them and say, look, we understand what you're worried about.
It takes a lot of convincing, and in the end, not every job works out. When that happens, Lisa just heads to the mall with a very reasonable sales pitch.
Why not just give someone a chance? It's just like any other employee. But you don't know until you try it. And if you do try, I think you'll be surprised, and I think that you will be pleasantly surprised.
And so tonight, we salute Lisa Markey. She rarely takes no for an answer, and she rarely says no. PDS will accept anybody as long as they have the desire to work. If you know someone Channel 7 should salute, write to us at 900 Front Street, San Francisco, 94111.
Great story. They just want a helping hand.
Oh, yeah, and Lisa's just terrific. She's very, very determined.
That's great. Well, that is Channel 7 News at 6 for...